Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Patreon server Agrarians, guys. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've actually done this once before. I did it last night. OBS was playing up or something went wrong and it didn't record what I wanted it to record. So we're going to do it again today. Today is going to be a tutorial of sorts for automating the Petal Apothecary if you do not have the Thorncraft ability to use the Everfull urn. It's not in this pack. Everfull. It's not in this pack. Just checking. It is a Thorncraft thing, yeah, it's not in here. So we need to find a way to automate. You can't use pipes. You can't use anything of that description to fill these things. And I thought, man, we need to come up with a way to do this. So what you need is 2 autonomous activators, some servos, some item ducts, some hardened flux ducts, a tesseract or some form of way to power things. Obviously you need the Petal Apothecary, you need 2 buckets of water, and the crescent hammer if you so desire to change a few things. So we're going to do this in a 1 to a 3 by 2 situation. The first thing we need to do is make a little bit of refillable water, but the first thing actually before that, what we're going to do is we're going to place this here. We're going to, that's going to be perfect. We'll get rid of you so we can get out of here. We're going to place this guy bam there, so he's going to do his thing right there. We're going to grab one thing of water and we're going to, can we hit it? Yes we can. We're going to do that. We're going to grab our second bucket of water and bam, we're going to place it there. Just going to grab that because I actually want another bucket of water. So we got that done. Let's get you out of the way. The next thing we're going to want to do, so that's going to be like so. We're going to want to place our second autonomous activator. Once again, we're not going to want that. What we're going to want is to place this here like that and to have that facing up. Perfect. We have that done. Love it. Alright, so we're going to need some inputs and outputs on these things. At the moment, the orange is an output, the blue is an input. So we need this bad boy here to be an input. So let's see what our config options are. What one did you? Okay, so that's how that's going to be. Right, so we have these the right way. So that's the output, that's the input. We need to negotiate these as well. So obviously, wait, let's go backwards. So that's not the one we want. So we want maybe that one. We need you to be blue. No, we need you to be orange. So that's going to output to the input. Perfect. Alright, we have that all set and done. These need to be on right click. And let's just disable them for a minute. Just so they stop using power. Perfect. Next thing we need to do is just connect up a little bit of item duct. Bam bam. Perfect. We're going to then put some servos on these guys. And we're going to whitelist. So to come out of this one, we would like full buckets of water. To come out of this bad boy, we would like empty buckets of water. So we can chuck them on ignored, chuck them on ignored. We can grab our Petal Apothecary, place him on there. Perfect. Now, one of the issues I have found with this system is, let's just look up servos. The extraction rate on a regular servo is 3 seconds. Okay. The extraction rate on a resonant servo is half a second. Now, if I were to, we get a bit of a stutter, and I'll show it to you soon once we get this system started. It's not really going to be that much of a problem for me. I have resonant servos over there I could use, but I'm trying to keep this build as basic as possible so that it's an early game thing. autonomous activators, servos, some item ducts. They don't have to be these ones. They could be opaque ones, so they're even cheaper again. Are all very, very cheap, and I want this to be as cheap as possible. If we were to put resonant servos on there, we'd have to get Indirium and Isovender, and it's a bit further down the tech tree than we could possibly be at. So we're going to leave it like this. So let's turn you on. Ignored. And what we're going to do is we're going to go plonk, plonk. And what we should see is the full bucket's going to come up and out of there. Yep, and it's filled that. The empty one is going to go down and out. There we go. So we should have, two full ones in here. Perfect. Now because there's no empty buckets in here, it can't take the water out. Beautiful. We're going to need to place a little bit of power on here. I just want to check something here. So that's slowly ticking to mark 20 RF per tick by the looks of it. So we'll get you. I already have this configured. Like so. They'll be getting power. We have power to burn. Not a problem. Power usage. Saying none. We'll see. That's ignored. Perfect. The problem we are having, if I was to take one of these out, and it's not a problem, like I said, I'm trying to just keep this early tech. If we take this out, see how it double does it before it has a chance to pull it out, because the servo needs 3 seconds before it can essentially pull the bucket out, but that gives it enough time to click it 3 times with the right click. So once to put it in, once to take it out, once to put it back in, and then it sucks the empty bucket out. Not a big deal. It's very, very quick. You don't even notice it really. 3, there you go. So it's here nor there as to what happens with it. Let's just chuck you back in there. I like to have 2 buckets on the circulation. To finish this off, we just cover this back up with some dirt. You go down there, down there. I have some covers, grass block covers made up already. And there you have it, guys. You have an auto-filling Petal Apothecary. Now, as long as we've got power, this thing will go forever. We will not have to worry about it at all. We can start doing our Britannia magic. Beautiful, lovely, love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. It's one of the first ones I've done. If you guys would like to see more stuff surrounding this, then leave a big thumbs up in the description. I do want to also automate the living wood and the living rock with our AE using some some planes and stuff. Should be cool. Maybe even some rock breaker, some block breakers. I don't know. I'm gonna have a little think about it. We'll figure out a way. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that was informative. If you need any more information surrounding this, please leave your question in the comments, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye now.